Ah, Hans! Things didn't go quite as well as I'd hoped. George Washington couldn't quite find it in him to overlook my little breach of the peace. Oh, he's grateful enough that I got rid of that crooked captain. A guard who lets in bandits will let in an enemy army. If the price is right, but he can't exactly have me running around here as a lasting reminder of his failure to take care of things himself. That hardly seems fair. Fair? This is America, my boy. The landed elite do what they will and the rest of us do as they must. He didn't string me up, but and instead gave me the time to sell my properties, even put in a word with other merchants that they best pay me a fair price too. That's gracious enough, as governors go, but he's a weak commander, as they all are here, and weak commanders must always look to their authority first, and justice second. I suppose I'd do the same in his shoes. Anyways, I wouldn't go rubbing your part in this affair in George Washington's face, but he's taken note of you and decided that you're not worthy of hanging, and that's something to which I'll raise a glass of Applejack any day of the week. He might even have work for you further down the road. Or you can sell your regiment to one of his competitors. Anyways, I hope you learned a bit about what it takes to stay alive in the troubled lands, and I suspect that the money you've earned won't go to waste. Good luck. Right, so it turns out... Welcome, by the way. So it turns out that our little scheme there in the start did not please Lord Washington, and so he almost had me hanged. Which means I need to skedaddle from this town rather quickly, don't I? Seems I'm not in favor with the rebels. Which actually gives me sort of a roleplay reason why not to join the rebels. Now, looking at your comments on the first video, it was actually quite even, which I was surprised at, because I have a ton more American subscribers from the US compared with the rest of the world, and well, England is the second one, but I was expecting everyone to go, join, you know, the United States, join the rebels. But it's quite even. I also took the time to sort of look up the German community, I guess, during this war, and it seemed to be inconclusive either. They didn't side with either faction more or less, or at least the little I could find. So the fact that George Washington, apparently by the description of that merchant, is a bad commander, and he almost hung me, gives me a reason to push towards the English. And since this was even, you know, in this sort of, I fear that joining either one would lead to some, you know, dislike from either side of, since it was such an even split of people wanting me to become a rebel and people wanting me to become join the loyalists. And then there was also some concern because some people said that the Americans had it quite hard in this mod. But looking at the territory, the Americans have tons of territory, and the British have quite a bit, but they're stuck down here. I think these are the English, or are they actually? I guess this would be actually Spanish. No. Dutch landing. Where did the Spaniards have there then? Ah, and then they have down in Mexico a bit of territory. But the Americans seem to have quite an even spread of territory compared with the British. And they have a more unified territory, with all the territories sort of linked together, while the British have sort of here, they've got a bit over here, they got one over there, and then they got a bit over here, and I'm not sure if they've got any islands. No, it's just the Spaniards, the Dutch, and the French. But hopefully no one will take too great offense that I go ahead and join the loyalists and try to set up my own, maybe a Hessian brigade, or just some sort of English loyalist group. Right. First things first is to try and, I guess, join one of the sides here, since we want to be part of the war, since that's the main thing of this mod. So I'll seek to join the British Standard Bearer and Sir Guy Carleton. Do I know you? My name is Hans, and I am at your service, sir. I'm Sir Guy Carleton, I mean. A vassal of Great Britain and the Lord of Toronto. Speak quickly, if you have anything to say, for I have no time to be bandying words with common soldiers of fortune. Yes, that is exactly what I am, and I seek employment within the British Army, and I feel that my skills as a former Prussian Jäger would help me in such endeavors. But I would like to, since you are not in charge, I wish to ask you who is, and therefore I will ask you where William Howe is, and he's currently at Quebec. I think that's the leader, so let's go ahead and see if we can't make our way over to Quebec. See if I can... Don't go in there! That's Royal Armory, you son of a bitch! Sorry, sir. And off we go. But since we're in the town anyways, we might as well take a look at... they still haven't refurnished since the French held this territory, I guess. Let's take a look and see if we can't find some good wares to peddle. We got a horse merchant up there, I think. Or is that a smithy? Nice little establishment you have here, madam. What seems to be your wares? I think this is the... Ah, clothes. We might take a look at that then. Oh, that hat looks a lot better than my current one, but I don't like the fact that it has a feather in the back. But I like it more than this grey one. It looks a bit... it's got a higher render to it. But I guess that will do just fine. We're not going to go ahead and buy a British uniform just yet. We'll have to join the British first before we go ahead and actually... That was expensive hat. Oh. Good day, sir. How goes the day? How is life here? Times are hard, and we must count our blessings. What is your trade, sir? I shift salts from the nearby flat. They need salt everywhere to preserve meat and fish. Yeah, I know that. I hear that you can find a good price for it in Ojibwa town. What? Oh, what? Any rumors, maybe? I haven't heard anything interesting lately. Right, you know there's a war going on. Right, there's a people gathering here. Right, I'm standing in the way. You go ahead and buy your hat. Ah, look how fancy. Although the feather, I guess bit of cultural appropriation, as I appropriate the culture of the Native Americans. Oh, look at that. Some nice cannons. I'm a British Grenadier. Let's go ahead and take a look. No. Oh, wait, what was that? A hurt wolf. Can I ride a wolf? I wasn't expecting that kind of animal to be... I can actually ride it. That seems strange. But it would be pretty darn scary to coming out into the wilderness of America and suddenly an Indian charges at you riding a wolf. Skull Crusher if I want to go Mel Gibson on some people. No, I think we'll... given the fact that I spent almost 400 on a hat, I think we have paid quite well enough. Let's go ahead and go to Quebec. We're going to Montreal there. It's quite a ride. But let's make our way over there, as we now are on a quest to join the British. Although I fear that I have to bring my sword to the rebels first before I'm able to join the British faction, because I'm nowhere near enough skilled or famed in the Americas to be able to join the British. Oh! Native Raiders! No! Please, do not scalp me! Just a little bit of cultural appropriation. Cultural appropriation, sir! You are a disgrace! We, the Indian Raiders, wish to take that feather back. Well then, you will have to take it by force, because I paid quite a lot for that hat. And now we come to blows. Oh, maybe I should get rid of the American Minutemen before I try to join the British. On me! Form a line right here. Where are the Indians? They're sneaky, and I've just spotted them. Soldiers, to the front! Open fire! Fire at will! Watch out! I've never fought these indigenous people before. I have no way of knowing what kind of battle we are looking at. But keep up. They can hardly be a match for the European military technology. They're firing arrows at us. Keep it up. Oh, they're throwing axes. I think I just shot Chief Robot Protocol. They're screaming and screeching. If they get close, draw your knives. Watch out, Minutemen. Blow them away. My horse, no. My way of escaping. I've lost it. We'll have to draw swords and cross blades with these savages. I think that would be all of them. Let's tally how many men we lost. We lost Scarborough Jones and this fellow. Never really got to know him, so don't really care much about him. Right. I guess rest in peace, and let's hurl them in with the natives. We lost 2 American trade musket. We might as well pick those up. We can sell them. Maybe some of these stuff. Fighting Tomahawk. Actually, I'll equip one of them just if I want to go Mel Gibson on someone. And actually this one, throwing axe, I'll take that one actually instead. Even though I probably have quite low skill in throwing. Let's increase our strength and intelligence. And so we increase... What am I going to increase? Riding. Now I can ride the wolf. We increase training, since I'm going to be training troops. And we will increase persuasion. And so I can persuade the English commanders to take me on. And then let's increase in pistol, even though maybe very unlikely that I will use it. And now off to Quebec. But before that, we might want to stop off at the town and release the Minutemen of my service. Or the other way around. And then we'll see about picking up some British recruits or loyalists. So I looked the part. And on my way to Quebec, I stop off in Montreal. I've already been to purchase new clothes. I have sent off the Minutemen, and as we see, I'll walk into this tavern and show you what I'm now wearing. Quite fancy. It's sort of a little bit more military, and this hat does not anger the Indians. We got a rebel there in the corner. Better avoid him. Hello there, good sir. Well, hello there. Are you here for the tournament? What tournament? There's a tournament in town. You can win quite a prize if you're a good fighter. Oh, I'll do that immediately. Also, you could impress the ladies by winning, yes. Right. You know what? Off I go. Oh, yes. Off he goes. Oh. Strange fellow. Right. Where would that place be in this here little town? Looks very similar to Richmond, Virginia. Let's go ahead and join the tournament. Who is actually taking part in this? Hans? Dranton? Ex-Arena? What? British Standard Bearer? Mercenary Line Infantry? Young Male Adventurer? Champion Fighter? And Mercenary Militia? Indian Fighters? Oh, there's a lot of Indians. I'll place a bet of 100 shillings. Is that alright? Let's go ahead and fight. Oh look, they even provide clothes for me. Ah, I'm already under fire. I'm a crack shot with this here pistol. And I got the bastard. Right. Let's go ahead and win this bloody tournament. Ah! Wait, are you part... Oh no, you're not part of my team. Scallywag! Rambunctious turnip! And down he goes. Oh wait. Ah, I have loads of weaponry. That's, he's not part of the actual combat. We got one guy over there. Oh, someone's firing. From where? There! That did not work. It delivered some damage. Let's go ahead and go downstairs. There you are! And off he goes. Oh! There's still 32 people I need to defeat. Let's go ahead and play for the next round. Oh! Wait! No! Damn it. I thought I would survive the fall. Oh, I have been eliminated. Oh. Right. Charles Cornwallis owns this here town. Right. Let's forget about that and make our way. Ah, yes, I need some British recruits, don't I? Ah, I got 4 of them. Loyalists. Is there... I could go to St. John, but that's being raided, so let's not bother with that. Looters!
You better not be a manhunter.
No, I'm not a manhunter. Am I free to go then? Well then. Certainly, apparently I'm not able to pass you by. We'll have to come to blows. And my newly formed loyalist militia. On me, men! We'll make our way through the countryside and hopefully we won't run into bandits. The gods save the king! Keep an eye out, there might be trouble afoot. Who are those men? They seem to have no ill intention of us, so fire at will. Good shot. Oh, I got the guy behind him. Watch out, the returning fire! Oh. That bullet nicked me. Oh. Keep up the fire! Oh. You know what? Take this! I'm Mel Gibson. Oh. Oh, he's running! Shoot him! Or maybe we should let him go. That, although that wouldn't be very Mel Gibson, would it? Looks like the scallywag managed to get away. But that's not the way of the Americas. Plus, I need that axe back. Spare me, sir. Spare my life. Well, you intended to... What did you intend for us, then, when you attacked us? I'd slash you across the face any day of the week. You bastardly brigand. Ah, the militia is still celebrating. Very good. Radio, then off we go. Oh, dragoon boots, musket. But otherwise, I think, yeah. And some soldiers are ready to be upgraded. They're be upgraded to the 3rd Foot Guard Light Company. But let's wait, well, let's hold off with that until we actually join the British Army. Yeah! William Howe. Good lord, good sir. I am Hans and I'm at your service. I'm William Howe, the ruler of His Majesty's... I am in charge. I have military control over the dominions of the British Empire here in the Americas. And I am the Lord of Quebec, Osaspnitzo, Shalabla, and Tontomohonto. Oh, great. You may be of common birth, but you know I'm always looking for good men to fight for me. If you can prove themselves worthy of my trust, I will prove myself worthy of your trust, sir. And I wish to offer my sword to you. You've yet to show yourself a competent commander, Hans. Take your sword to my enemies and prove to me that you are worthy of becoming my vassal. Then we may speak of this. I will do as you say. Actually, we can ask him for... no, let's... well, we need more men, and then we'll see about if we can clash swords with some of the rebels. So off we go. There's a town there, up by Quebec. There's actually 2 towns. And we can go ahead and see about getting some more loyalists. And then moving south into rebel-held territory. And see if we can't give the rebels a good run for their money. Oh, we got another 5 loyalists. Another 5, I had 4 to begin with. And then, now we have 14. That's a good number. Maybe we should go, let's cross the river somewhere. If that is possible. And let's see about if we can strike at the rebels. Apparently my... the Chickasaw tribe and the Iroquois have made peace with the British. Very good. Actually, since we're at Quebec, we can go in and take a look what's going on here. You know what? There's another tournament. I can redeem myself from the last failure. That one's friendly. I'm not sure who's who here. Better hold off then. That guy's friendly. Mercenary line infantry. I think the guy down there is not friendly. No! He shot my friend! So I shoot him. I think there's one guy in the tower. Let's see if he's friend or foe. Seems like they're already fighting in here. Ah, look at that. Well, the tower is cleared. I'm not entirely sure where the rest of them are. There's one guy running all the way over there. It's a bit far to run. Let's see if we can do it. So rather than to do the entire tournament, I decided to jump forwards, since there were a lot of running around trying to find where all the competitors were hiding. So we're at the last fight now. Let's see if we can go ahead and win this. Turns out I one shot in my pistol and a knife. And now we need to, oh, there he is. Luckily I didn't need to run a long way to find him. And he's gonna do me the favor of walking right into my shot. Come on then. Nasty knife fight. And there we go. I won the tournament. And I get 50 renown. My relationship with Quebec has improved. And I get almost 4,000 shillings. And I get the honest folk has been... No, that's not the point. The populace is acceptive of me. Very good. And I advanced a few levels. And now we are ready to take on the Americans. And so I finally found the enemy. There's around 20 of these Continental Marines. They are 3 brothers now, and they will fight. So I will fight them. I have also managed to gather up quite the force of myself, gathering loads of loyalists. Loyalists on me! We will take them on here in the plain. Hold your fire until I give the order. I have spotted the Marines. Quickly, men, set up. And we will form... Okay, we can't form 2 ranks. Stand closer then. The Marines, they're coming through the bush over there. Oh, we did a 3 rank. Right. Oh, they're coming behind the trees. Fire at will! Fire! Hold the line! Never mind that, actually. Fire at will. Keep up the fire! Watch out, the Marines are getting closer! Hold steady, men! Hold steady! Hold! Hold your line! And hold fire! There's one guy left. Where's my horse? Damn it. We can't let him escape and tell the rest of the army where we are. The militia is in grave danger. Get back here, Mr. Horsey. Ah, oh, Mr. Horsey, no! Damn horse. I'll have to run after him. I might have already lost him. I should have never dismounted, although there would have been a risk of the Marines. I can actually see him far away there. If I just can get to my horse. There we go. We cannot let him escape with this message that I've got a militia formed and ready. Hold right there, sir! No! He managed to escape. Sounds like they're killing each other. We saved some people. But I have no interest in taking any of these on. 45 damage from musket cartridge. But I have well made that does 73. And so we have taken the battle to them. Unfortunately, one of them were able to escape. And maybe for the next one, we'll actually meet a force of same strength. But looking at the time here, I'm going to have to end it. So hopefully you guys enjoy this episode, and hopefully I'll see you for the next one in this, the War of American Independence.